guys, welcome to another special episode of Haunt Talk. This is our pre-talk Haunt Talk, where we're gonna let you know where we think we might be going this year.
Where we plan on going, yeah, and also ask you for your opinion on where we should go on some places, because not everything's filled up yet, and we are going to a couple areas which we're mentioning, which we would like to know what you would recommend for those areas. Yeah. We usually do this we try and do it every year. I don't know if we do it every year, but we try to kind of do it, because obviously these videos aren't going to pull in a lot of views. It's going to be more for the people that are fans of Haunt Talk, and I know there's not a ton, but there are some, and we do enjoy hearing from every single one of you. So if you think we don't care, we do. We put a lot of work into all of this, and it's not cheap to go to these places. Once in a while, places will be nice and give us a discount or something, because they'll do that for reviewers, because they know we're going to so many. It never changes our review or anything. But for the most part, every single thing, our gas money, going to these places, staying in hotels, it's all out of our pocket. Thousands of dollars of camera equipment. So just subscribing and sharing our video means the world to us.
Yeah, for sure.
Doesn't take much on your part, but it means a lot to us. So thank you very much for that, for everyone that already has. And if you haven't done those things, it'd be just amazing of you if you would. But yeah, this is going to be more of a laxed episode where we just kind of talk about places we're going and, kind of what we expect from them. And something else we plan on doing this year as well is contests. So we don't exactly know what they're going to be yet, but we've done before where you could win Bloodview tickets. So I'm sure it'll probably be tickets for haunts and stuff like that. It's going to have different requirements like, liking, subscribing, sharing your video, that kind of thing. So make sure you already are subscribed to the channel, because I can tell you right now, every contest you run, that's going to be a prerequisite.
Yes.
I don't have any further details right now, but just make sure you pay attention to future videos, future content, because that is where you will find that, as we will talk about it in the reviews or other content that'll be coming up, and what you will need to do to be eligible to win the prizes. Yay. So make sure you like and subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss videos, so you don't miss any contests, because of course there will be time frames, because if we're doing tickets, we want to make sure you get those tickets before the haunt season ends.
Yes.
So most of the contests will probably be run earlier rather than later because of that. We might also do a grab bag. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But yeah, if you like winning stuff, and who doesn't, make sure you pay attention to that. So we're going to start with where we know we're going first, which, if you watch our top video of PA, you'll already know, but we're going to be going to 100 Acre Manor first. We're going to be doing that. They open on the 10th of September, so we plan on going there opening night to get a review up soon. The only other one we could find that's even close to it is Haunted Hills Estate. However, we plan on going to that later, so we won't be doing that night. So we think for the first weekend, it's probably just going to be that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that. That's for the 10th. Now, if you know of another one besides that's closer to 100 Acre Manor, that's going to be open on the 10th of September. That's pretty early. Let us know about that.
The following weekend, we do plan to go to Halloween Weekends at Cedar Point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll be their second day opening, so we'll see how it goes. But our aim is, since they're opening a bit earlier than usual this year in the season, is that, pray to the gods in heaven, that it won't be as busy. I don't have high hopes. Cedar Point has been an abysmal nightmare to go, and don't go to Cedar Point at all if you don't have the money for a fast pass, because you'll probably just be miserable. However, we were really impressed with Cedar Point last year.
Yes.
Or, 2 years ago. We didn't go in 2019.
2019.
We were very impressed with it. So we'll be going back there, and of course at Cedar Point, so there's a whole bunch of haunts and scare zones. I don't even know all of them. They usually have one or two new ones, but they keep a lot of the same. We didn't get to experience all of them in 2019.
Yeah, no, we missed one of the bigger ones. Corn Stalkers?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called, is Corn Stalkers. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one.
The line was so long that there were still a whole bunch of others we hadn't done, and if we waited in the line for Corn Stalkers, we couldn't have done any of them. So we sacrificed what might have been the best so we could do pretty much everything else.
Yeah.
And we did.
We actually stood in Corn Stalkers line for
about 30 minutes.
Yeah. And we were like, we should probably do other ones, because we're going to be here for a while, because we barely moved.
Yeah, it just wasn't moving. So
yeah,
we plan on getting fast passes when we go this year, so we can actually do stuff.
Yeah.
And then 2 days after that, we are going to leave for Florida for Halloween Horror Nights. Well, we're going to be there for a week, so we're doing more than just Halloween Horror Nights, which we're doing that on Wednesday, right? That's the day? So the 22nd, I think, is the night?
Yes, Wednesday is when we're actually doing Halloween Horror Nights and our RIP.
Yeah, me and Kim are going to die.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of stuff. And then the next day, we're doing the Behind the Screams.
It's 9 in the morning.
8:30.
Oh, was it 8:30?
8:30.
Oh, kill me more.
8:30 in the morning.
Okay, and it's a 6-hour walking tour.
Yeah.
And then Friday, we are going to be doing SeaWorld. Because that's it's their first time doing a Hallowscream. And then our flight departs at 7 in the morning on Saturday.
Yay.
So we're going to see if maybe that can be changed. Well, it wasn't 7 in the morning originally, but Spirit Airlines sucks, and they're like, oh, by the way, your flight's now at 7 a.m., both going and returning, and we're like, oh, okay. Because
Wonderful.
What's that?
Wonderful.
Yeah, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, we're really looking forward to it, but we're probably going to die. So there's that. I'm really curious to see what SeaWorld's event will be like.
I know. I've never actually been to the SeaWorld in Orlando.
Yeah, I've never been there either. So
I've never been to Hallowscreams before.
Yeah, Busch Gardens. I've never been to Busch Gardens. I would like to go to Tampa. I want to wait till Iron Gwazi opens, but yeah. So that'll be fun. It'll be a fun little trip, and we'll have like a plethora of videos all about that. And I know a lot of people that watch this channel are like Ohioans and live in Pennsylvania. You call them Pennsylvanians? I don't know. Do they have a thing? They have a thing, I'm sure. Yeah. Leave in the comments what you call a Pennsylvania person.
No.
I don't think they're watching this video. But even if you are just someone that lives, like, you know, close by to, like, Ohio, Pennsylvania, like, a lot of people take vacations to Florida. So a lot of people like to know that kind of stuff. Like, we go, we like to go every year. We didn't go last year, of course, because the event didn't happen. So we're excited to go back this year. Not excited that the houses are going to have plexiglass again, but, you know, whatever. At least the event is happening.
Yeah.
So then we actually get into October 1st. We are going to be doing Crawford School of Terror and then Haunted Hills Estate, because they are like 15 minutes from each other.
Yeah.
And then maybe, if we have time, we're going to do Rich's Fright Farm, which we have done before. So these two are priority, because we've only done Haunted Hills Estate for Christmas event, which is only like one of the haunts that they have. They have multiple, I guess.
Yeah.
And then we've never done Crawford, so I don't know what to expect from Crawford School of Terror.
Yeah.
Let us know if you guys have been to either of these and if you like them, because we have not, so we're curious to see what people think, opposed to our own opinions.
And then the next weekend, the next day, all right, the second, we plan on going to Chippewa Lake Slaughterhouse and Carnival of Horrors, which apparently is not at Blossom Music Center anymore.
So if you're watching this video, be real careful, because it's hilarious. If you click on, at least on my devices, if you click on the link that actually has the right address on their Facebook, it gives you directions to Blossom.
Yeah.
It says Canton in the address, but if you click that address link, at least as of right now, it takes you to Blossom.
Yeah.
Which is apparently not where it's at, which is really strange, because I didn't see anywhere on their website or Facebook where they announced that they were changing locations.
Yeah, no, I just was scrolling through it, and it says at the Stark Fairgrounds, and I'm like, wait.
And I know for a fact in 2019 it was in Blossom, because they still have a pinned post on their Facebook saying that that their Blossom from 2019 is their pinned post. So I don't know. They think they would announce that better. Maybe they will when it gets closer to time.
Yeah.
That really confused me. Chippewa Lake Slaughterhouse, I guess, was expanded this year.
Yeah. From what I hear.
That's what they've been posting a lot about that. So hopefully they have. That's always a really good haunt. We always get it ruined by other people somehow, though, which is strange. I don't know how. Not really a fault of the haunt, but every time other people somehow ruin this one specifically for us.
Yeah.
And then Carnival of Horrors. I don't know.
Well,
especially now that it's a new location. I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, because the last time I was there, it was like...
Yeah, I'd never been to this one.
20
I've
years
only
ago.
ever
I don't even know
heard
how
bad
long this has been
things.
out, but it was a long time ago. Like, I was, like, young.
Yeah, I've only ever heard bad things about this one. We're doing it because we haven't been there before. It's pretty close to us, actually. It's probably one of the closest ones to us. Well, at least it used to be. Now that it's in Canton, not really. Well, yeah, besides Hudson Haunted House,
Yeah.
which we have been to. We're not going to be doing a review of it. Well, maybe we should do a review of it, actually. It only takes 2 minutes to get through. Anyways.
The shortest review of it.
Yeah, because we went through it, and it's like a charity haunt, and we weren't colored impressed very much, and we didn't want to shit on a charity type of situation haunt, so we
Yeah.
just kept our mouths shut and didn't really say anything about that. But it might be good to do the review on it and just kind of take that in consideration when we do it. And maybe we just went in a bad night. Maybe they usually are really good with the actors, because when we went, there was nothing in there.
There was
no one.
There was two people, and they were
bad.
running around. Yeah.
Yeah, it was real bad. But Carnival of Horrors, heard a lot of bad things about it. But I can't judge it personally because I have never been there. We don't know. Oh! I forgot about this. Yeah. Oh God. This place.
Okay, so we're gonna try this new place, October 8th. It's called Fearscapes.
I don't know if this
Haunt?
is your first year or.
I don't know.
We had never heard of it. I found them on their Facebook was made in 2019, so I don't know. They also have an escape room.
Yeah.
But it's very close to Cheeseman Fright Farm, which we want to go to again to see what that's like this year.
Yeah. So we're gonna try Fearscape, and we're gonna go to Cheeseman's on the 8th.
Yes. We currently don't have anything for the 9th of October, but we do know that we want to do a lot of places in Columbus. I don't know if we'll be able to do them all, but yeah. All you can go ahead and talk about all of the ones.
That would actually be ironic since Columbus Day is that Monday. I just noticed that.
That's funny.
So yeah, there's a bunch of places we want to go to in Columbus, which include Haunted Hoochie, Carnage, which we did that special one.
Yeah.
And we only got to see one of their haunted houses, but there's supposed to be another haunted house, and then eventually next year a third. The first haunted house was fantastic. I can't wait to see what the second one looks like. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing it. And then Fear Columbus, which used to be 13th floors.
13th floor, and then before that it was something
Scaratorium.
else. Scaratorium, yes.
We had gone there one of the first years we went to Midwest Haunters, and it was really good.
Yep.
Now I guess it's owned by the people that used to own the Fear Experience that was
cool.
in Cleveland.
That was a good one.
That was a very good one.
It's been years.
So we have high expectations. Hopefully they won't be ruined. Yep. And then lastly, we are going to check out the Columbus Zoo is doing a haunted house at their Zombazi Bay, but they're calling it Zombazi Bay.
Yep.
And it's all zombie themed. They've actually announced that all of it's going to be zombie themed. Which, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah,
whatever.
but there's supposed to be scare zones, too, I think,
yeah,
which is cool.
There's supposed to be,
I forget how many.
3 haunted houses and I think a couple scare zones.
Yeah, so we're excited about that. This is the first year they've done that, too, so that'll be cool, because it's not like a Boo at the Zoo situation. It's, actual haunted houses.
Yeah, it's actual haunted houses. It's not...
Because I know, the Cleveland one does the one, but it's for, kids for the most part. Well, I mean, it's not just for kids, but it's a family-oriented event. There's no scares. It's just, creepy lighting and stuff like that. So that's exciting. So the priority for those ones is going to be the 2 we've never been to, of course. So that'll be the Zombie Bay and the other one, which was Fear Columbus. And then hopefully we can get to Carnage, and then hopefully Hoochie as well. I just don't think we're going to be able to do 4 in one night. But we'll see. Maybe something else will bring us up that way. Because I know we need to do Mansfield, and Mansfield and Haunted Hoochie are kind of not that far away from each other. They're 40 minutes away, so we might have to move that to another night. But we haven't done Hoochie in a few years, and that's always a great one. They don't change it too much, though, so that's why we don't do it every year. I'd like to do it every year, but the goal is to provide different reviews.
He's begging for a pagan.
Oh, yeah. We're just going to bring that up every time, huh? Okay.
Why not?
And the weekend after that, we're going to take another little road trip. Now, this one we really debated on about doing more PA or doing towards Kentucky. So we think we fully decided on going towards the Kentucky area. So on Friday the 15th, we are going to be going to Tarrytown. We have not made it to this one yet. So it's like in the Cincinnati area. So we have not been to that one yet. And then after that, on the same night, we want to do Lewisburg Haunted Cave. Now, we have been to this one, but we weren't doing reviews that year.
Yeah.
And it was really good. It was very intense. It's straight up in a cave, which makes it freaky. It's very long and...
I think I'll wear my slip-resistant shoes.
Yeah, you definitely... Oh, for sure. Wear boots, wear good shoes when you go to this place because it's a cave. It's a straight-up cave.
It's so slippery.
Yeah, this place was really cool. So I'm excited to go back to that. And then the next day, we're going to travel to Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky. So we know we want to do Waverly Hills Sanatorium. We definitely want to do that, whatever haunt they have this year. They have it on the site that it's coming back. And then we were looking at the map, and there's a whole bunch of other haunts nearby.
Yeah, we're looking at this map, and we're like, holy crap, there's like a ton. Like, there's at least 12 haunted houses within that area.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So we want you, because we haven't been to any of these in this area. I've been to Louisville, Kentucky once when I was much younger, so I have not been there for anything. Kim's been to Waverly Hill for ghost hunting, but never for its haunted attraction. So I don't really know if the haunted attractions will be good, but I'm excited just to go to Waverly.
Yeah.
But anyways, there's the Haunted Hotel, which has pretty good reviews on here. There's the Devil's Attic. There's the Baxter Avenue Morgue, which we're not 100% sure is going to open up. There's Legend at Poplick. There's Danger Run, Black Orchard Haunted House. There's a Field of Screams there. Nightmare Forest Haunt Park. And others. So, if you know of any in that area, what are the best ones? Because we're going to try and hit 2 others that night. Probably, we like to do the 2 smaller ones and the big one for last, because I feel like Waverly will probably take the longest to get through.
Probably.
But that's also the most important one. That's kind of what we're going there. So, yes, please leave in the comments below what you would recommend if you've ever been to any of these haunts, or if you even haven't, what you are most interested, besides Waverly, because we're going to that one.
Yeah.
What you're most interested in seeing a review of.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, not sure exactly where else we're going, but yeah, hopefully some people will give us comments and kind of give us recommendations, because I don't really know. Yeah. And then we don't actually have anything planned for the next couple weekends yet. But what are some places we haven't talked about that we want to go?
We obviously want to go back to Blood Prison. We want to check out Haunted Hoorah. They are opening up after being closed for it's been
3-4 years.
3 or 4 years.
I'd have to look back to see when we did the review, but it's been a while. It was Haunt of Our Year that year, too, which might have been 2016.
It was a while.
It was 2016 or 2017.
Yeah.
That was our Haunt of the Year.
Fortress of Fear.
Yep. Now, that used to be in Garrettsville, but now that's in Alliance, Ohio, which is very close to me. We wanted to make it last year, but we did not get a chance.
We'd like to go back to Ghoul Brothers in Akron.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we'd like to, and I've had someone ask me, really wanting us to go there, so hopefully we'll have time, because Akron is not too far from Alliance, so that might be a time to hit both of those.
Be a good idea.
And maybe Schoolhouse or something.
And then, of course, Wells Township Haunted House.
Yep, and when we're in Wells Township, we'll probably pick Darkview or another one in that area to go to. There's a lot, because last year we did Moundsville and we did... Oh my God, Fearfield. Which is a new one. We have those reviews up from last year, so we're probably going to try and do something different than those two. So we'll do Wells Township and Darkview, and then maybe another one. I missed that school that was up there. God, that one was so good. I want it back.
Oh, yeah, Haunted School of Terror.
Yep, yeah, it's been closed now for years.
Yeah, it got bought by somebody, and they're like, oh yeah, we're going to open it, and then that was 3 years ago.
So that makes me sad. I would love to see that reopen, but I don't see that happening. And we also were toying with another thing to let us know. Do you guys, any of you ever been to Kennywood's Phantom Fright Nights, I believe is what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Because we are debating on doing that. We just don't know.
If they're even doing it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything.
I feel like they probably are. I guess I could look that up. But yeah, I was a child when I went to that. So I don't remember if it's good or not. So yeah, let us know if you think that is worth going to, worth our money. So yeah, they are doing it. I guess they call it Phantom Fall Fest because it goes all day this year. It used to just be at night, but now they have a Fall Fest in the day, which I'm a fan of. We really liked it at Kings Island last year, the festival that they had. yeah, so that'll be cool if we do that. 5 haunts and 4 scare zones. That sounds like a fun time.
Write that down.
Yeah, so that's a possibility if other people like recommend it and tell us that it is worth it. But that's a ton of haunts.
It is a ton of haunts.
That's a lot of haunts. We plan on getting to as many as we can because last year we got to only a few because obviously with everything going on. But pretty much every place will be open this year. So it's a good thing we don't have a lot of people to buy Christmas presents for because we're not going to have any money left.
Nope. We'll be pulling our pockets out and giving change. Right. Be like, please take this. We want to go in.
But yeah, is there anything else we want to add? I mean, that's pretty much, that brings us to the end. Yeah, and again, if you have any places you recommend that we haven't mentioned or anything, let us know. If you own a haunt and you want to invite us out, you can comment. Again, all of the links are in that description. Mm-hmm. Make sure to do the likey and the subscribe and all that. We also have a Patreon if you want to be super awesome.
Yeah, if you want to help us go to these haunted houses, join our Patreon. Because that's what your money is going to. It is going to make you more content. It's going to allow us to go to more haunted houses, go a little bit further than, where we normally go.
Exactly.
And we would greatly appreciate it.
And also make sure, to pay attention to the channel because like I said earlier in the video, there will be like contests and stuff like that. We don't exactly know what we're doing. It'll probably be like tickets to some place or something like that. But just make sure you have that notification bell ring so you see all the videos and you watch the videos to know what the contest is, what you can win, and how you can win it. Yeah. Like I said, for more details for that, just watch out for further videos when we actually start doing reviews on the haunts, which will be sooner than which will be sooner than we probably all realize. In the next couple weeks they'll start popping up because the 8th or what is it, the 10th is the first one we go to, so they'll probably went up the week after that, and then we'll have a ton of stuff with Halloween Horror Nights and that. But thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.
Bye.